sometimes in this whole process, buried way beneath all the hard work and sweat and yelling at and all that stuff, we talk to our guys all the time that there's fun in disguise buried somewhere in there. And it showed its head today, that's for sure. I don't think it was in disguise. But a lot of credit to their guys coming off. Both teams were coming off of a tough loss. And so both teams, I knew and expected to get everything that they had in their best effort, and they did. They clawed and scrapped. We were hot early. We ran some good offense and made some shots, a couple from way out on the moon even. And so, but they came back, which we knew they would. The crowd got into it. I couldn't call plays anymore. It's deafening. And so, but credit to their guys for competing and the way that they did and playing really hard, and credit for our guys for doing the same. It was just, it's fun to have a front row seat for all that stuff. I thought it was a great college basketball game with just two teams that really inside felt like they really had to have the win, and it looked like that as we played.
Questions for the players? If you got questions, please raise your hand. We'll get a.
You guys need a
Meechie, can you even put into words your performance tonight? You know, was there just a certain groove that you were feeling as the three ball started to drop? Just what was it tonight?
First, I just want to give all glory to God, man, because, I mean, obviously it's been a long summer, and like I said, I put in a lot of work to be in this position, but I just wanted to do anything I honestly could to help my team win. And my coach right here got a lot of confidence in me. My teammates got a lot of confidence in me, and it was just one of those nights, man. Hopefully I can have a lot of more nights like this, but honestly, coming out with the win was all that really mattered to me during this whole game, coming off a loss like we did, and they were 9-0 here, so we just wanted to make something happen. My team came out victorious, and we did that.
I want to ask Hayden, I don't know if you remember this, but in Birmingham at SEC Media Days, I asked you what road venue you were most looking forward to playing at, and you mentioned Rupp Arena. For a guy who's had a non-traditional run, you know, you came up through the Citadel, what does it mean to be able to cap your career by going into a legendary place like this and coming away with a win tonight?
Yeah, I appreciate you pointing that out, because I was thinking about that today on multiple occasions. Man, it means a lot. I kind of just spent some time reflecting on my own career, even just today. I'm counting down the days, really, till this whole thing's over. I've been doing it for the last 6 years. And so each and every opportunity is an opportunity to do what I feel like I've been doing, successfully for the past 5 years. And to do it on the biggest stage, Rupp Arena, historic place. I've been able to do it at Cameron Indoor. I've been able to go across the country. So it means a lot for me personally. Yes, take that away from it. I love seeing each and every one of the people, men specifically, in that locker room smile. That's what I came to South Carolina for. However I could help and assist that to happen, in his first year and his first year here and a lot of people's first year here, that's what I came here for. And I knew it, man, no basketball season is ever going to look pretty. I think Meechie and I both said last game that it didn't define our season. And so we were coming off a loss that obviously wasn't pretty. But we had the internal character to look each other in the eyes and be like, okay, yeah, no, it's not going to define us. We have an opportunity here. So that's a long-winded answer. For me personally, yeah, it's dope. But I think for us collectively as a group, man, it means the absolute world.
Lamont, like you said, you built that lead over here. You built that lead, but they were able to come back at you several times and get close. How were you able to hold them off, you think?
We made some timely shots here and there. I think that was critical when they made runs. I think at one point they had made 5 baskets in a row, and then another time they had 4 trips in a row that they had scored. The difference in that is monumental between 5 in a row, gap, 4 in a row, versus 9 straight. So I think generating some good offense was a big part of what slowed down the run. but we also were very deliberate about getting back into the stuff that we wanted to do, and what our game plan was, and attacking when we had a chance to attack, and spacing the floor out, and the matchups that we wanted to try to get involved with. So I think a lot of it was a couple timely shots and a stop here and there when we needed to. We knew they would make a run. They got a really good team. They don't do the things that they've done by accident, that's for sure. And so I think the biggest part of it, though, was we got back into doing what we wanted to do. They got a couple steals. They started turning up the pressure. We turned over in the backcourt for a layup. It looked like it might go a certain way. And so I couldn't be prouder of these guys at that moment, having never been. These guys have never been here. They've never been in this building playing. They've never been in that situation. Never. And so to not let that thing continue to slide in the wrong direction and reel it back in and make a play when we needed to, I thought that was a big reason why we were able to just keep just enough distance.
Meechie, you were firing some pretty long shots out there. Do you have a specific range, and does your coach let you shoot from just past midcourt?
Coming off last game, I don't know if you watched Tennessee. I had some similar shots that I felt went in and out. And shoot, honestly, coach, every day he always tell me, like, dude, your percentages would be so much better if you just get a little closer. And I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't know how. Sometimes I just see rim and I just shoot, and it goes in, and today it was going in. So, I'm actually working on that, trying to get a little closer. But it's a gift. I say it's a gift that I can shoot that. And obviously, I want to keep hitting to help the team win. So, yeah.
Anyone else?
Hey, Coach, where did you feel confident that you guys could attack Kentucky when you were scouting them, and how do you think that played out tonight?
Yeah, the ball screens. I wanted to try to get into ball screens, and just, it appeared in the last game that there was some, maybe a little indecision on what they wanted to do in the ball screens. That's outsider looking in, of course. So I wanted to get into some ball screens. We probably ran more than what we normally do. But I also wanted to have them move. I wanted to have Sheboy have to move and make decisions, and if they were going to switch this, or if they were going to go under this, or what they were going to do. So I thought the ball screens and attacking the rim was a big part of what we wanted to do. They have such tremendous length and athleticism that when we did, on our board before we went out in the game was be aggressive. We have to be aggressive, but then you have to be intelligent when you get around the basket. And, can I challenge this guy at the rim? Do I have an angle? Am I the first jumper or the second jumper? Or because these athletes come in there and they crowd the paint, are there going to be some guys open that we could find? So those were a couple of the things. One was getting into the ball screen and attacking, and then we wanted to spray it out. If we did get around the basket and couldn't finish ourselves, we wanted to try to find some other guys that had, 10 toes pointing towards the rim. I thought early especially we found some of those.
Anyone else? No, if not,